annoyed me so much. Why? Okay, we are back. Or I am back. And we are attending I'm attending the ball. Repass. What level am I? 18? 19, almost 20. About to get my class quest, or job quest, as it's called. Let's summon my companion here. Look at her, she looks awesome. What did I call this? Can I name it? Yes, I can. I'll keep that. ACN, dress up. Heavy oaken door. I want a heavy oaken door. Forward hall. Lower decks. Where am I? Upper decks? Yeah. Why'd you send me here? Achievement storyteller. Where? Okay. 100 unique quests. Alright. I wonder if this little party will be interrupted, will it? Theories? Greetings, Yomi. Admiral Los. This Swin. These names. Which you in the command room, shall I announce you? Yes, you should. Ah, Yomi. It is good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered? and let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing, one I would entrust to no other. Okay. I'll accept the nice class job quest. Maim and mend. These quests offer opportunities not only to earn guild items and gear, but also new class job specific quests. Need to get to. What's this mean? Oh, I'm level 20. Alright. Nice. The duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made your other plans to business then. A wind-up airship. I really want that. I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzen Alliance. Eorzen Alliance. Eorzen Alliance. The Battle of Cartanau and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon an Eorza we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who might once had given them hope are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartanau. These letters contain the details of said proposal, and I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, but that is not only my only reason. That is not my only reason for choosing you. No. I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champions. A quality I feared lost. Say that you will perform this duty. I knew you would not disappoint me. I was about to say no. This task shall take you far from the borders of our nation to the city-states of Gridania and Ul'dah. A grueling journey, to be sure. Were you to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. I want to do it by land. Are you kidding me? Skies is too easy. An airship pass to be used at your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge. But before you depart, I suggest you trouble Baderon for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well traveled. 'Tis a pity I cannot issue such passes with freer hand as I did more peaceful times, when births were not so limited. But in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risks drawing the eye of the Empire, and every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Empire? There's another section. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that opinion. There were other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Hi, Yomi. Your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. Indeed you have. Holy cow. Jeez. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa and her people, I bid you I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. Yada yada yada. My goodness. Alright, let's do our class quest first, because I think it would help on our journey. Guild. Where am I? All these are upgrades. Very good ones. I get this regardless. 18, 21, 22. Greetings, Yomi. In case such doubts fill your mind, you should know that I am ever willing to lend an ear if you find your thoughts troubled. At the very least, I would have you know this, because it seems that Kalia does not. The Foreseer has been missing since this morning. There have been other times when she has disappeared without a word, but we have always been able to find her. Alas, that is not the case this day. With the Guildmaster here, he could deduce her whereabouts with a nary a moment's concentration. I find myself beginning to wonder if those who devote themselves overmuch to Arcanimia are more prone to bouts of wanderlust. But while I might wish to ponder further such oddities of character, we must needs organize a search party. Would you be so kind to make inquiries in Hawker's Alley? It is not uncommon for Kalia's wanderings to take a path through the markets. Look for Kalia. Get back first. To Hawker's Alley. That should be what? Right down the road. Or not down the road, but down the hallway, as it were. Dodozan. You seek a Mikito, agent of Malavin's Gate? Well, yes, I have seen her. I spoke with her, in fact. She was, however, apprehended by the Yellow Jackets. Really? The assessor was drilling me for details about Keygerant smuggling based in Aleport. But then the soldiers arrived and took her away. Are they really Yellow Jackets? If you wish to know our fate, then I suggest you speak with Grenade of the Coral Tower. I'm definitely doing this quest. Oh my dear. Oh my, oh dear. My cask of ale is gone, and it had to be the one who ordered by someone who doesn't brook tardiness. I would bring the matter to the Maelstrom, or perhaps seek help from the Yellow Jackets, but my client would likely frown on involving anyone official. An adventurer such as yourself, though. Gosh, I hate when I do that. What's that? You would have the client's name? Oh, none of that. Discretion creates opportunities. Yeah, let's see if I can... Of course, I messed it again. Anyways, here we go. Will you find the stolen ale for me? It was right outside Fisherman's Bottom. Someone surely saw something. Oh, none of that. Discretion creates opportunities now. Discretion creates opportunities. Now go to the Fisherman's Bottom and make your inquiries before this cold of mine grows worse. Of course. Let's go get this ale. But more accurately, this new dance maneuver. Upstairs. I mean downstairs. Where am I? Up here? Fisherman's Guild. Obstructing my camera. The people around Fisherman's Bottom. After a cask? Well, can't rightly say if it's your cask. But there was a big fella come by recently carrying one. He asked me if I had a smoked Mackies, and that would go down nice with ale. It ain't the only thing I know neither. The louse were black, and you know what that means? The bloody executioners. Is that right? Preoccupied porter. Like for Dodazon's cask of ale, eh? I'll help you. Dodazon ain't a bad sort for a swiven trader. There was a topper come asking after the cask. Wanted to know if it was ale. Epoxy fool. Okay. So we got two suspects. Not good. So you want to be a fisher. So you want to be a rogue. Definitely learning those in a little bit. Let's do one more around here. Here we go. Small bone cellar. Did I see someone walk off with a cask of ale? Why sure. It was during the afternoon offloading. Fellow didn't look like a thief though. Hoisted the cask and walked right on over to Astalicia. Okay. Speak with the young executioner on the Astalicia. It's a boat. It's a pretty nice boat too. And these docks, my goodness, so very nice. And safe. You got ropes. Wow. Craftsmanship is very nice. Be up or down. It's saying it's on this floor. Speak with the executioner. What would the executioner be stuff? He'd probably be upstairs, right? There he is on the deck. I'll be learning how to do that soon. Look at this guy. What class is he? He's a fisher. Ultras. Perception, gathering. Alright. What are you looking at? This is dance duel. A dance duel. Much more important than anything you got. Much more. Of course. I agree. You may be able to scan rudder ring into the crow's nest, but you can't get down. Not for a serious tree, you get the clodhopper. Being part, Clapton. Hold on, that's our deckhands, that ain't the executioner. He's drunk. Deckhands are not drunk, right? Begging pardon, Captain, but there ain't no Mikito alive heavier on her feet than a great Galutin Rogadan such as yourself. Well said, Captain, and well retorted, you bloody sunseeker. Or was you a moonkeeper? What are the lands they got there? Bah, whoever cares, am I right? Who are you? Anyway, there's a whole passel of you before, but now there's only one. That's a miser trick, is it? It is. Nope, nothing worse than a miser. This whoreson that I was a mag drill, or admiral. What was his name? He didn't look like no drinking nor dancing. Bad for Carl's can't be right. Carl's, huh? Of course you're right there, lassie. Should never doubt myself. Anyways, this Madrigal, I'll call him Madrigal Pinchfist, passed decrees like they were his farts. He agreed no dancing, and within a hand's reach of his spirits. Who does that? But no Madrigal's smarter than a sailing man. We just stop, reach with our hands all together. Ha! We initiated step dancing. That's so Magical Pinchfist and his corals. Aye, that's right. Lassie gets all me fired up too. Makes you think like, oh, I know. You want to dance all this time? I just thought you was being churless, but I got this guy's speech all wrong. No, I insist. Dance first, talk later. That's the way of it. She's pouting. She doesn't want to dance. That's the spirit. Why, you Katie Steve Fox dance like sailing folk, you do. Could swear there's three of you, or I was just... Never mind. You're practically a sister now. Did you ask me anything? A cask of Dota's on ale. Carried off from Fisherman's Gutter my very own self, I did. That's to a matter of fact. We already drunk all we had aboard. Of course. Of course, Dota getting paid for it someday. It don't make a difference if you fret a night or two, eh? Why, you reprobate horse. That the tail that got Cassie lugged in? Oh, yeah. Blackguard, you dick, call yourself a bloody cushion, all hugger-mugger about what belongs to who. Dozon has a cause not to meal about the colors we wear, and he play him for a fool. I'm sorry, Captain. When thinking it through, got to fix that I do is what they call coral failing. Adventurer, I beg pardon for my man, I swear. Lime Lane mistook him for an oyster and gave him grit for brains when she made him. Since you're already here, how about you square our account with Dotazon? Take this payment to him, we'd be much obliged. I think he'd rather have the ale, because it was for somebody else. He danced with us and all. So I'm trusting the grill won't inspire any moral failings in you. That's some long queue on the Astilcia, if you take my meaning. Alright. That's completed. Deliver the payment to Dotazon. Yeah, I think Dotazon would rather have the ale, unfortunately. We got to give him his money back. As a business person. I think it's best to deliver the goods, not a refund. Maybe there's another follow-up. Going at the App Castle, Walker's Alley, Meteorite Plaza. I gotta look. Walker's Alley, of course, and that. Where is he? All right. You need to spawn faster than that, Dodo. There you are, and not a moment too soon. Did you find my ale? No, I have to deliver this news. Huh, well that's the price I was to receive, but where did you get it? Oh, from the from the clients themselves. I see. Yes, there's always some blustery young fellow like that. Hasn't earned his swallows or stars yet, I'll wager. Okay, that's where it was originally going. So all well and well. Kaji said, Captain Mosscat is the kind to say so. I'm sure, but I hail from Ulda. We trade with anyone if they got it. They've guild to pay. Pirates, princes, they're all the same to me. And if I know these particular pirates, and I do, they'll be wanting another cast soon to drink away this little fracas. Many thanks, adventurer. And I get to learn a new dance. Is she reading a book? Level 80. Wow, she looks pretty in that dress. Okay. Let's finish this quest. Then we'll do the ninja one. And ninja and what was the other one? Fishing. Ninja and fishing. Am I going the right way? No place for sighting. You see the drowning wench char the crows to yonder. How do I get there? Let's try and go above. At a loss. Okay. Marauders Guild. Okay, I've been here before. And let's go back down. Alright, Forseer Kalia, yes, we brought her in for questioning regarding the reappearance of the pirate Dos Maga. A member of the Arcanist Guild, are you? And I see no reason to conceal the nature of our discourse. Perhaps you are already aware of this, but the Forseer was once held captive by that rabid sea dog. Few pirates sink to such depths of depravity as Dos Maga. It has been 6 years now since he was exiled from Limsa Lominsa for engaging in the worst kind of black marketing trading. Now the villain has returned. He is, however, both cunning and cautious, and continues to evade our troops. Thus we hope to borrow the knowledge of Forseer Kalia, whose experiences have given her an intimate familiarity with the way the scoundrel operates. At least that was our intent. After weathering a barrage of questions from the assessor, we found ourselves instead providing the details of our search. Should you wish to speak with Forseer Kalia, imagine she has already returned safely to your guild. So, she was not indisposed. Oh, she was not kidnapped or lost. She was just being questioned. Wonderful. Back to the Arcanist Guild. How far do I gotta walk? What did I click? Aft Castle. Look at this guy. He's got a shield. Level 52. Looks cool. What's he coming here for? Level 52 and he's still got his green sprout. Alright. Back already? You were led to believe she had returned here. I'm afraid not. So the Yellow Jackets told you something of her history with Dos Maga, did they? Perhaps it would be best if I told you the entire tale. Yeah, that would have helped. Leading me on a wild goose chase. Dos Maga's banishment was a result of a surprise inspection that revealed his involvement in an underground slave trade. The assessor that stepped aboard the pirate's merchant ship spoke of finding dozens of unwashed unfortunates crammed into that squalid hold. Among these prisoners was a young Miss Mikote, destined for some black market auction block. Though Keely was initially too terrified to even speak, the guildmaster brought her out of her fearful gaze with the gift of an initiate's grimoire. Yes, the self-same tome that she has carried her entire career. I, of course, did you not mention that Keely's grimoire was thrown into the sea? There are rumors that a Keycurn merchant of ill repute has retrieved the black market's good the crew of the Morning Star heaved into the ocean. Even now he gloats over his salt-encrusted catch in Alport. It is entirely possible that the Foreseer's most prized possession was caught up in the Keycurn's salvage net. I've no doubt now that Keely has reached the same conclusion. To Alport with you, Yomi. That is where you will find our wayward assessor. Yeah, sounds logical. Yeah, I would agree. Let's go help her. The Prince River, Alport, unattuned. Okay, we got a bit of traveling to do. And where am I? I've been there. Mensa, but not that much traveling. Okay. Okay. What level? 17. I think I already did that. Rat. We got a fate on the way. 57% progress. Let's see if we can. There he is. Don't aggro. Don't aggro. Why can't I attack? Do that then. Levies of Alport. Wonder if I can summon this resin. Arise. You got 60 seconds. How did he die? I'm curious. I have an urgent request, but only if you're bound for Tidegate. I am not. I must deliver important orders from the Admiral herself to the Maelstrom Commander station at South Tidegate. But the Storm privates assigned to accompany me have yet to arrive. For all I know, they could be lying drunk in a gutter somewhere, or dead in a gutter somewhere. Indeed. You don't appear to be dead or drunk, so could I ask you to escort me through Quarterstone? I don't believe we will encounter much trouble, but I've been known to be wrong on countless occasions. You and me both. I see, very well then. Till sea swallows all. Oh, let's get this attuned. I love these towns. They're all unique. What's this guy doing? 47. I want to stand like that. Take a picture of us. Alright, back to business. Yes, yes. Combat pattern 256 should serve to cover all expected contingencies. You never know when you'll have to nullify a thaumaturge or two. My retrieval strategy is complete. Yomi, it is good for you to come. I was unable to calculate for certain if you would piece together my movements in time. Very little is certain when so many variables are involved. Yeah. But there's good news. This prisoner here was kind enough to confirm that the trader who salvaged the Morningstar's jettisoned cargo did indeed retrieve a tome matching the description of my lost grimoire. Lominsa law and the policies of Malavin's Gate would support the confiscations of goods connected to an official inspection, but alas, my personal belongings do not fall under that definition. Thus, I intend to launch an unofficial offensive against the Black Marketeer and his cronies. Alright, I'm with you. The peddler has already departed for Candlekeep Way. It is time I gathered to me such allies as I possess, and I count you as one of them, Yomi. Despite the nature of this endeavor, Mistress Thurbergium has offered me her cooperation. If you would pray join her at the Ocean's Embrace, that is where we shall ambush this disreputable Keycurn. Alright. Off to speak with Thurbergium at Oshgon's Embrace. No idea where that is. Where am I? Over here. Fortunately, I've been here before. Let's go. Use a Morabi. Levies or levies? I think those levies. That's right. There she is. Man, she is tall. Holy cow. They're like Amazons. Greetings, Yomi. Your arrival completes our small company. You are equipped for battle, I trust. We need not await Khalid's arrival. Once the key current appears on the bridge, we spring our ambush. The strategy for trapping our target relies on the two allies we have concealed on the other side of the ravine. This pincer maneuver was naturally the Foreseer's idea. As for the target himself, the Keycurrent is known as a careful and cautious fellow. He travels with a small retinue so as to avoid attracting attention, but do not be fooled. More bodyguards follow at a distance and will likely join the fray after hostilities ensue. Do not, however, expect any assistance from the Yellow Jackets. They cannot be seen aiding us in what amounts to a personal matter, but they are willing to turn a blind eye for Kilia's sake. In any case, the Foreseer's tactics account for our limited numbers and individual strengths. Victory is all but assured. Now let us take up our positions and wait for the Keycurrent to arrive. Okay, let's do this. Ambush. I'll hide here. Or wait here. Level 24. And this says level 20. Whatever. Let's do this. There's the key turn. It's like he was expecting it. Well, I guess that is the nature of this job. So the ambushers, they want Kiku Spoon. Sparklies. Oh my gosh. Here, you go attack first, and I'll just follow your lead. I learned a new spell. Just as clear as you can skip combat pattern 158. 158, okay. Over here. What is healing here? Stop attacking me. Why are they attacking me? What did I do wrong? This keycurring dude, he rolls pretty deep. This dude must be rich. Holy cow. Push them back. You foul tree. The light on this is trigger good at once. One of my guys died, that one. And my allies are there. I can res them. Great. That guy, yeah. Well executed, everyone. Were you able to retrieve my grimoire? Yomi, pray hand over the tome. It's ruined. My wonderful grimoire is ruined. The probability of repairing this degree of damage is 0%. Even the most brilliant strategy cannot undo such ravages of seawater. I have never felt so defeated. I believe it is time I return home. Leave her be. But how can I? He is right, Astoria. We must allow Kalia time to process the loss. And you have other matters to which you must attend. Come, Yomi, it is time we return to the guild as well. What about this guy? Alright, back to the guild. I could go for some ice cream. Not quite the victory we imagined, was it? The moment Kalia beheld her soaked and tattered grimoire, you could see the light of hope die in her eyes. There is, however, something we can do. I will call on your aid soon, but in the meantime, you would be well served to deepen your knowledge of Arcanimia. Alright. That was an upgrade not too long ago. Get the mask. No, I don't want to wear a mask. That looks like the mask it is. That is the only upgrade I see. Alright. Let's see my new gear. Mask and the Great Grimoire. I don't like this mask. I don't want to wear it. It covers up her face. This guy looks serious. Look at him. Staring at what? Deep in thought. Where did I leave the maple syrup? I can't remember. Alright, we'll leave him be. Let's go. Okay, let's be a fisherman and a ninja. Or a rogue, I mean. Rogue. That sounds awesome. Okay, well, a well-wishing welcome to you, adventure friend. You worked your way to Fisherman's Bottom. Awesome. When you want to fish for just a day, you can call a coal in the area. But we fishermen feast for life. I've set the bait. Think you're ready to bite? Yes. Hooray, hooray. Looks like we've got a live one. Let me walk you through the life of a fisherman in Limsa Lominsa. Since we're surrounded by the seas, the fishing sites are a fisherman's delight. If you can fish it in here, if you can't fish it here, you can't fish it anywhere. While some of us rope our fishing with rods and reels, others skim the sea with nets for creepy-crawly critters. You might say we cast a wide net. People prattle about our pullers just about everywhere on the Limsa. And there's much and much more I haven't mentioned. We shepherd the ships, preside over the ports, manage the mongers, all while making sure not to leave any adventures out to sea. I'll wager you prefer to work alone. So we'll start you off with a rod and reel. Now you may not necessarily net the numbers net fishing yields, but pole fishing positively pulls prettier prizes. And that's the long and short of it. When you're ready for another bite of bait, I'll reel you in before the guildmaster. Alright, let's do it. I hate to hear you change your heart. You haven't, have you? Spoken truly like a true bespoke fisherwoman. Well then, it's time you met the guildmaster. But unfortunately, unfortunately, and somewhat ironically, our nefarious netmaster is out fishing at the moment. This moment and every moment, that is. So Sisyphus tends to tend to tasks that require tending to, such as deciding whether you'll sink or swim with our guild. Sisyphus presiding over those pools. Whenever you decidedly decide to say hello, she might seem somewhat standoffish, but she's only keeping an eye out for shark. Be yourself and you have nothing to worry about. Standing, let's... Can't look for sharks in here. Yes, save your breath. I've heard every word between you and Nomalika, so I know she told you my role here. As she said, Wawalagu is supposed to be guildmaster, but apparently he has bigger fish to fry, so all his work falls to me. That includes making sure our new fish aren't shellfish, idiots, or potential animals. We've passed the first test by not laughing at that awful joke. Now you only need the right answer to this question. Are you prepared to fish like you've never fished before? Yes. Well, you're smarter than the majority of bottom dwellers that find their way here. Welcome to the guild. Now this wouldn't be much of a guild if we sent you out to sea with only a pole and a prayer, so I suppose I can spare you a few pearls of wisdom. Nevertheless, you're still going to need that pole and a prayer, so I can at least provide you with the former. Here you go. 1 out of 2 isn't bad. I'll even throw in these luckworms since you're not like to get far without bait. The rods we bestow upon our new fish are priceless objects, which is to say, they don't cost anything. Once you know what you are doing, you'll probably want a proper one. But in the meantime, let's see if you can figure out how to hold your pole. Ready? Ready the one I gave you, and your lessons can begin. To fish, you must first change your class to fisher, like looping a rod in your mouth. Alright. The body of water you are near is fishable. The icon for the cast action will glow. Determine a bait to apply to your line by selecting the bait action, and then check marking the desired item from the list that appears. Some bait can only be used in certain locations or for landing certain types of fish. Bait and tackle can be harvested, made by disciples of the hand, or purchased from various merchants or field craft owners. Always make sure your inventory is stocked before heading out into the wild. You're here. Okay. Let's equip that fishing pole. And let's get her some gear. Let's see. Fishing. Alright. These, we got bait, cast, hook, quit, and cast light. Alright. Let's see if we can move it around. see if that makes sense when we start fishing. Alright, Sisyphus would like to assign you your first task. You're looking quite formidable. Let's hope you don't scare all the fish away. Now, the first rule of fishing is to hold onto your rod. Take care of your rod, and your rod will take care of you. Let me know if I'm going too fast for you. Since you're new here, we're going to start small, and they don't come much smaller than anchovies. You'll find schools of anchovies swimming around outside in Galadion Bay, so you can catch your meager supper without even walking 10 yawns. Anchovies are hardly the most cunning fish in the sea, making them an ideal first assignment. Simply bait a hook with some of those lugworms I gave you, dip it in the water, and the fish will practically catch themselves. Alright, so we'll do the bait action next first. Cast it out in the tub. Fishing along your fishing while continues to dive. Everything from fishing hole fishing to a fish dive. Walking in front of the logs in your men. Wow, there's a lot of places to fish. That's awesome, okay. And what does she want me to do? Anchovies. Let's see if I can catch me some anchovies. So... why? To bait a hook with some of those lugworms. I gave you lugworms. Is that it for baiting? And cast. Now how do I reel it in? After using cast action to cast your line into the water, you need to simply sit back and wait for a bite. When a fish bites, you will not only see the line being tugged, but hear it. While the fish is on the line, use the hook action to attempt to reel your catch. Your chances of successfully reeling in a fish after hooking are directly affected by the fish type and your gathering rating. Okay. So bait. Cast. Cut 3. Anchovy, how many did I catch? Just one. Alright, let's check this out. Fishing log. And they have one of these for all these fishing spots. And they got special conditions, restrictions, time of day. Holy cow. That is a lot of depth. Okay, what's this? Crayfish ball. A rye-flower paste precedes bait for freshwater fishing. What kind of fish does it catch? It doesn't say. Live bait for ocean fishing. Freshwater and ocean fishing. Wow. Why did... Let's see my line. If I could. I guess it's not really necessary. Well, continuity it is. It's a cool fishing pole. Anchovies swim off every shore of Limsa Lominsa, so you can bring them back from anywhere you like, so long as it's not the fishmonger. All right. Here, Chubby, here, Chubby. That flock of feisty fish you've got. Giddy guppy. Careful they don't slip out of sight. Who's this guy? Walwalago. To what do we owe the pleasure? The Gillsmonger's got to get after the guppies, dividing up the daily drudgery, picking out proper portable, and some such support and service. And who gets after the guildmaster? We have books to balance, you know. Books you should be balancing. I did my best to balance the books, but the bilge keel bent the boat back, bouncing the whole batch off the boat. Alright. That sounded strange to me. That's not what. You know, it was just an expression. Sigh, but there's neither here nor there. So long as you keep at the bit, feel me, our books well balance themselves. Of course. Don't let that go to your head, of course. Any beginner can snack some anchovies, but you'll need to experience with different lures and explore new waters if you want to catch the big ones. But the vegetables are fine, but the fun is fishing for new finds. Like my uncle always said, fishing is just like philandering. You never know what you'll catch. And with those well-spoken words of wisdom, we will leave you to your wiles. The next fish request will be a little more fun. Who's this guy and what's he got? All the fish in the sea. Any self-respecting fisher, no matter how seasoned. Well, if it ain't young, you may have just taken up your rod, but anyone can see you've got the keen eye of a fisherman. I'm so talented in everything I do, wow. And I reckon you're looking to make that eye keener still. Bigger fish, more exotic locales, aye, that's what we all seek, ain't it? And it just so happens I can tell you how to find it. Go on. You see, the Fishermen's Guild has just finished constructing a vast boat equipped for voyages on the high seas. As far as I know, Captain Forza Guild is still looking for a band of fishermen, adventurous enough to brave the deepest fishing hole of them all. And if you think you've stones for it, I'm sure he'd be glad to take you on. Down here. the fish in the sea. Arcanist Guild. First, let me use the restroom and get level 5. Level 5. What the heck? As a trial in mind. Okay. That's to know that you haven't been neglecting your duties. A commendable attitude. No one's ever gotten worse at anything by practicing. No one I know, at least. Then again, you can't expect the same old tricks to work with new fish. Big ones don't grow to be that way, chasing everything that wiggles on a hook. To catch the fish you want, you must first know what the fish wants. Only once their prize is at stake can you tantalize and tempt your prey to taste the forbidden tackle. Anchovies may be willing to settle for local ones, but harbor herrings have a discerning palate that prefers pill bugs. So don't take my word for it. Go and see for yourself. Pick up some pill bugs from Synth Hill over in West Hawks Alley, then use them to catch 3 local harbor herring. Like anchovies, they can be caught right outside. Okay. Some pill bugs. In case you were mind to return to your previous spot, you should know that fish aren't as foolish as most might think. Keep casting your line in the same waters and you'll find that fewer folk will take the bait. Okay. Where is this guy? Where is he? Pick up some pill bugs from West Hawks. Okay. To West Hawks right now. right up here. Hill bugs. Let's try field craft. Let's get 10. Can I fish from here? I can. Alright. So far I haven't caught anything. Harbor herring. I'll try somewhere else. A rogue. as most might think. Keep casting your line in the same waters. You'll find that fewer folk will take the bait. Let's try this side. What bait do I got? 15. Finally, one more. The higher your perception rating, the better chance you have landing other fish. Fish over certain ones are deemed high quality and depending on the variety may be usable for mooching. What is mooching? Sneak. Okay, sneak. Cool. Be 11. Finally. Bring me 3 harbor air. Yummy. This will test both your ability to use pill bugs as bait and your ability to count. So, let's see how I did. There's nothing better than salted harbor herring. Say perhaps fried harbor herring or grilled. No, definitely salted. You know, in the yesteryears of my youth, I used to use every fish I yanked out to yield a bigger one. A good gamble until the game got gargantuan. I guess I got greedy. Well, where did you? Well, sometimes it's best to throw back the big ones. Good gods, what's a guildmaster got to do to garner a grain of gratitude? I think respectable would be his start. Respectable? I sailed the seas and snared everything that swam in them. And that would be an accomplishment if by everything that swam in them you meant fish and not lady divers. All you ever brought back were stories about carousing with the trollops. But chauvinism is just a red herring. The harbor herring are what's important. Learn me the lesson of thinking from the perspective of the fish when selecting bait. In that regard, I can say you truly have the mind of a fish, so here is a treat. Some of it might seem like gibberish at first, but as you make observations and jot down notes, eventually all of it will be gibberish. It will take some time to study up, but be careful not to fry your fish brain. You'll need it for your next lesson. Fish ball. Gathering 12 or gathering 8. I want the 12. Okay, let's go finish this quest. Open the skills, here we come. A lot of people here. Another daring soul come to join our crew, eh? Then let me be the first to welcome you to the Endeavor. Now, this ain't your regular fishing boat. We sail it where we please, holding only the course the wind provides to us. Aye, that's the only way we can see to the unseen, know the unknown. Captain Forzu, if I may. The Endeavor is the Guild's only ship of this magnitude, and if we, as you say, sail only where the wind pleases to take us, we may not ever return to this port. The Guild may not look favorably upon such liberal use of its property. My apologies for foregoing an introduction. I'm Dristata, sent from the Fisherman's Guild to oversee this venture. Why am I here when the ship already has a captain, you ask? Well, as you may already know, members of our trade, Master Walwalago and Captain Forzagal included, seem to have difficulties managing time. I suppose the concept becomes something of an afterthought when one becomes so focused on water surface. Regardless, I am here to ensure the ship adheres to its schedule, both by managing its finances and ensuring new crew members board smoothly. The Endeavor shall embark upon any number of predetermined routes, each of which have this port as their final destination. Rest assured, if you fail to join one voyage, the ship shall return before long. The route we travel will be determined by our departure time, and you may speak with me if you wish to know the route before boarding. Pray bear in mind that we must keep to a strict schedule. We cannot take on more crew members after we begin boarding, and there are no exceptions to this rule, even for captains. Aye, I hear you. When we board the ship is when we get to the exciting part, fishing. Here, take these lures. They're certain to attract something worth displaying on your wall, or at the very least, worth eating. fishing sound exciting for sure. Should be enough to last for one voyage at least. If you're looking for other kinds of bait, you can buy it here on the docks around the ship. Try to switch it up now and then, because if you only use the same bait, you're only going to keep catching the same fish. And that ain't why we do this, is it? And one last thing, while Dristata here may be in charge of the particulars on land, once we're on the ships, it's my word you'll heed. So when I say we're fishing here or we're sailing there, I won't hear no objection. As long as we're clear on that, I believe there'll be bountiful, boundless fishing for all. And with that, the Endeavor is yours to board. If you wish to enter the ship, or if you would like more detailed explanation of what it is we do, you only need to ask. Excellent. The Endeavor will depart early if the number of crew members reaches 24. Alright. Let's try one. Only 4 more. Can people do this from anywhere in the world? One more, come on. Excellent. Let's see our bait. Let's try using a versatile lure. Nothing messed up. Fishing during the day. instance for fishing. We have thinned the population of fishing prey enough to lure forth a rare species. Similarly, these hidden, there are several types of these. These rare fish, however, will not remain in the area for long, so once you detected them, focus all your efforts and not let them be the one that got away. Like a buff. Wow, this one's 84 points. It is 78 points. I don't know if I'm doing good or not. It seems good to me. Oh man, I missed a cast. I got level 51, level 42. I'm not even there. Must be doing good too. Conversation in chat. And he could have done better. You just throw the water in the line. What else can you do? Choose your bait. How much time's left? 1 minute. Alright, how do I... does this end? I'll fish from this side this time. Is that me? My character, I mean, not me, per se. I thought it was a contest. I got like second or third or something. Now what? What's over here? How does this end? Or how do are we trying to complete this? Rotana Wahoo. There's a lot of fish in this game. It took a time. There's one fish. Deep light. Use different bait next. Let's try crayfish ball. Freshwater fishing. Okay. Ocean fishing. Let's do that. Yeah, after okay. Stick with the versatile. Gotta use a restaurant. Alright, Nautilus again. How do I catch this? He's a fisherman, alright. Alright, it's a restaurant. Where am I? The Endeavor. What is Fugu? So many fish. I caught 2 fugu, okay. What did I? Chum. 18 water silver spear fishing. New fish. Rare or high quality, I mean. This patience. Really access you to. My fishing location. My score was small compared to everyone else. Holy cow. Alright. Learn about fishing. Next, how to become a rogue. No, I don't want to talk to them for now. Where is this rogue at? So you want to be a rogue? Yes. There's naught behind these convent doors for a worldly type like you, Mrs. We're the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss, all pure and saintly. Wow. Like now bugger off. Think about, I thought you were just some simple errand lass, but now I've had a proper look, you're Yomi, ain't ye? Yes, I am. Yeah, I knew it. We like to filter all the rising talent, and from what I hear, you're head and shoulders above the rest. You were just praising me left and right. How can I get somebody to insult me once in a while? If you can handle yourself half as well as they say, you might well be of use to us. I'll forget all that. Sisters of the otherwise bullocks, that's just a bit of fun to fob off the curious cold. We'll give the rogues last, and they mainly are marks as does the praying. It's mainly our marks as does the praying. I don't know what that means. Me and my work in the shadows of Limsa, taking a keen edge to the rooks and cacklers, what have earned themselves a million. We don't tout for members, but every now and again we might offer a promising young cove a place in the ranks. And if ye've an interest in joining us, tip us your daddles and we'll put a hilt in each one. Just like the gods intended. So what do you say? Fancy learning a new trade? Of course. Let's see, this guy looks kind of large to be a rogue in my opinion, right? Good to see you're keen, but I bet that's his disguise. But I should probably warn you on a few points before you dive in. Where most guilds take pride in turning their members into the best bloody candlestick makers they can be, we only care about getting the job done. And the job ain't pretty. You become one of us and you'll soon be neck deep in scum and knife fights. If you're looking to scamper across rooftops and bilk dandies on their bunt, you'd best take up with a different crew. Think on that and come back if you're still keen. She looks cool. Yeah, I'm in. What kind of dagger? I didn't scare you up then, Ben. Bean. They told me you was a medicine lass, and so it's proved. You'll need every ounce of that metal soon enough. Now step inside and have a prattle with Jackie. He's our upright man, the master of the guild. Looking to head inside? Of course. Jeez. Think I'm standing out here to talk to you? Alright, 1 second. Hi, I'm the one they call Jack. Though I'm surprised you heard of me. Perhaps you'd be good enough to tell me your name, along with that of the kindly cove has told you mine. Ah, the famous Yomi. Olani left Patch let you in, did he? He can't throw a blade for shite, but that one eye don't miss not when it comes to sizing up a dimmer mort for the Stalin. Just one thing. You ain't a pirate, are you? Well then, it's time you was stalled to the rogue. Pull on your best beater cases and I'll swear you in myself when you're ready. Now I could fill your waters with the storied history of our guild, but that's just whiz and wind. The most important thing, the only thing we care about is getting the job done. Awesome. Now most folk, and I'm assuming you're among them, know that not long after Limsa's founding, the city was overrun by a motley collection of pirates and thieves. But as wild as the lot were, it soon became clear that they'd all end up killing each other if they didn't lay down a few rules. An unspoken code of conduct, as it were. 1. You don't bite the purses of your fellow Lamensians. 2. You don't rook a crew out on their spoils. And 3. You don't trade coals like they was chattel. I'll admit the finer points of the code are mighty murky, but most agree on those 3 at least. Now, you might be thinking none of that amounts to a sack of dillberries now the admirals outlawed piracy, but in the back alleys and black markets where merely grip ain't so tight, the code's still alive and well. And just as the law is enforced by the Yellow Jackets, the code is regulated by us rogues. We go where the shadows are darkest and hand out justice to them as break the code. Some rum soap cup steals goods from the wrong coal, and we steal them back. That's the job, my natty lass. Of course we don't halt the twig when blade work's called for neither. You'll see there's more to dagger play than just sticking coals with pointy end. We'll weaken a mark with poison, fade away, strike in the darkness, whatever it takes to get the work done. Well, Yomi, what do you say to that? Got the guts to do the rogue's job? Hell yeah. Alright then. First off, we'll have to get your kit sorted out. The rogue needs to be light on her drew beaters to stay on Mark's trail. The job might have you fighting across a deck or even through a mob. And the last thing you want is a bleeding great battle axe, what hooks itself on every rope and post. It didn't make sense to me when I read it. That's why we stick to daggers. They let you slip through the streets just as easily as they slip through a wolf's ribs. Here, take these stabbers and let's see how they look on you. Just don't get so excited with your new toys that you forget to dress for the role. You'd be surprised how many colts come back to me in their bloody small clothes. Well, I just started out, so I ain't got much for clothes yet. Okay, let's equip. Let's equip the daggers. Let's move up. Okay. Alright, that looks good. Alright. Let's see this quest. Managed to strap those daggers on without cutting yourself? Well, we're off to a good start, I'd say. Next, you'll want to get a feel for the weight and the speed of your new weapons. I reckon those bleeding cheats in the fields outside Limsa should serve for your first lesson. Aye, test your blades on a few of them lambs and slice up rats and bugles for good measure. Mind that you meal them beasties one at a time. Go, Vaas. I know you served far worse in the past, but you're no dimmer dammer with them stabbers just yet. Okay. Get rid of these since I got them off to the side. Spinning edge. Establish your friends. Let's go here. Teleport. Wonder if I can kill these. Let's try. I like the feel. This creates shadows and nullify damage up to 20% of maximum. Six. Let's put this up here. And Marauder can chain together their weapon skills to deal additional damage or inflict additional enfeeblements to their targets. This is known as a combo. This melee class includes the weapon skill chain. Alright. If a weapon skill can be chained with another, it will be indicated in the weapon skill text under combo action. In this case, the Vorpal thrust to the left is... I guess you immediately after Truth Dust, the potency will be increased, so... Some of skills must be delivered from a specified direction to maximize their damage. Okay. One skill can be chained. The combo its hotbar icon will be outlined with a flashing alert that will fade if the weapon skill is not used within a certain amount of time. Faster battle efficiency. There's another rogue. Okay. $340. Alright. So fast. Okay. What the hell? That was in your families. Oh, that's right. Fall off this, no. Done with your milling, are you? You can never have enough blade practice. In fact, I'll even add a list of marks to your hunting log. Pit yourself against the lot and learn some new steps for your dance with the daggers. Ah, you must think yourself as a dancer, not a bleeding butcher. You only need so much force to ram a short blade into the hilt. Precision and speed. That's how you get the most out of your stabbers. Bulky armor only have you plodding about like an ungainly ox. Make sure you're wearing gear that'll let you move freely as well. Alright? Get your blade work up to scratch on me, and I might just have a job for you. Man, I'm so close to level 5. Okay, no problem. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Where? Here. I was just here. Here. Level 6. Okay. Take me. If it ain't a real live venture. I could use some help if it's what you're proffering. What did it say? Use some help if it's help you're proffering. You see, I'm tasked with tilling the orchids so that the roots of these here trees might breathe better. But it seems each and every step I take is straight into a damn molehill. I've already gone and lamed me left leg, and can't afford to lame me right. So I was thinking, how could myself true venture to whack the bloody moles one good, would you say? Yes. Lita was right. You can always trust a venture to right the wrongs of this world, but enough of me yapping. Now get to whacking. Alright, let's get to whacking. Where they at? Here we go. Doing all the work. Oh, that was scary. I'm gonna do this one quest. And back to the main quest. Finally. Alright, Jacob appears eager to give you your first assignment. Oh there, Yomi. I must say, you're looking comfortable enough with those tablets of yours. I reckon you're good and ready for your first assignment. Ordinarily, I'd stone me wids and let you go down with your work. But seeing as we only just dragged you into the shadows, there might be a couple of things what you're familiar with. Let's build on what you likely do now. And that's the fact that the Admiral, God bless her soul, has outlawed piracy in Nimrod of Minsa. So why do you think there's still so many sodden pirates in this town? I'll tell you why. Because there's still one way for them to loot and pillage without incurring the wrath of the law. All you need to do is apply to serve the aristocracy as a certified privateer. The captain with his privateer's license is free to terrorize the seas till the alt goats come home. So long as he only targets vessels what belong to the Garlean Empire. Of course, considering how bloody vast the Empire is, that's plenty of loot to go around. Crews fill the holds with Imperial plunder and sail back here to Limsa to offload their spoils. And that's where the particular case went sour. Or this particular case went sour. See, this one crew got their families on a Margitek device, a firing mechanism to be precise, but was rooked out of their hull by some heavy-landed cubs. If y'all recall, that don't sit well with the code. If you're bold enough to rook a pirate out of its due, then you'd be best prepared for a visit from the road. Ah, speaking of visiting roads, Underfoot over here, lad. A boy or a girl? I want a pair of you working together on this. Pass sentence on them code-defined rooks and bite back the Magitech part. Yeah, what's the last need me for? You're in charge of new recruits, ain't you? It's Yomi's first assignment. You're to go along and give her benefit of your wisdom. Since when was I in charge of new old bugger? That's what they sound like, right? Or so I guess they're partners for them now. Name's Perma Hammers. Most of my fellows call me Underfoot. He might seem touch reluctant, but Paramour's one of our best. You just do as he says and he'll get the job done. Alright. Paramour. Strange name. Alright, then. You young one. Seeing as your first official out, I want you to be sure to dust them started to the task. With them short legs, you're getting good and close to your mark, alright? But we ain't being swathed, I'm shining armor. We like to keep me wearing much protect from the click of the hand. So if you don't fight blood, if you don't fancy spitting blood and teeth, your best defense is simply not being there when your mark winds up to land a nasty cloud. Flying around to a flank usually does a trick, but there's some fun every rogue should master the shape shift. Clear your mind, trust in your speed, and you leave your axe wheel and brute chasing your shadow while you bury the staggers in his guts. Right now it's time for you to listen and practice some against those already out in Lower Nausicaa. I hope he was paying attention, but that's because those tentacles can pack a lot. Enjoy. Alright. Let's get to stabbing. Where are we going? I wasn't listening. Lower Nausicaa. Okay. Robbie Tridox. Here we go. Let's do some gear mending while we're here, and let's see if we get something better. Yes. Nothing better than gathering gear? Come on. Inside gear. Okay, moving along. I can't do that quest. I can let's do this road quest though. Where is this? Where am I? Alright, we just got a bit of a walk, no problem. 6. Let's see these logs. Level 3? Oh, I'm gonna join this one, you guys. Wait for me! He's like that. fisherman again. I want row clothes. Come on, hook it up. I want the mask, the leather coats and pants, everything. It'll look cool. I'm stuck in my fisherman's garb at the moment. Okay, that was a practice then. This thing of them tentacle buggers will soon teach you to stay on your toes, eh? Now you got your blood rush. I'd say it's time to get down to work. Finally. First things first, we need to track down them Adelkos, that rook, Adelkos, what rook that Magitek gadget. Might be as one of our rogues has heard something. The guild thrives on information, you see, and we've agents scattered for a wide foot, faces keen and their waddles to the ground. Let's pay a visit to Talwan at the Drowning Ramps. Ask her for a weak ale and see what that gets you. I'm not setting you up for a laugh, Flash, trust me. We'll see. You are a rogue after all. What's the name of that place? Let's go to Hawker's Alley. Where is it? This is Dainty Dilemma. Yes. Where I want to go. The Aft Castle. Okay. Do I want to do this? Back from your meeting with the Admiral, are you? I didn't mean to do this. Personal bleeding envoy. So be carrying the word of the Admiral herself to leaders of the Alliance. Yeah, that's right, I remember now. Bugging me. I knew you was going up in the world, but I didn't realize you got that bloody eye. I'm proud of you, lass. Thinking of how far you come, why 'tis enough to bring a tear to my eye. And that ain't the tale talking. Neither will not just the ale, at any rate. Bless the navigator for steering ye my way. Of course, it's only the start. Now you got your hands on an airship pass. The old Avraerza's laid out before you, like a fair maid on the featherbed. And she's a big girl too, with plenty of enticing nooks and crannies. If you think us Lamencies are characters, just wait till you cross paths with them grim forest dwellers of Gridania, or trade coins with the crafty merchants of Ul'dah. I already thought this place was pretty big, and there's more. And there's the wild places where the beasties rule, and no bugger with an ounce of sense sets foot. But you're an adventurer, so I won't let a little thing like that hold you back. Of course, it ain't all exploring and excitement. There's an heap of troubles that plagues every nation, see? Tain't just ours. I'm talking intrigue and fighting, beastmen and their gods damn primals. There's an ugly side of life, and sooner or later you're bound to walk into it. But I'll wager there are bugger all that you can handle. But I'll wager there's bugger all out there you can handle. Something tells me you're gonna be just fine. The realm's had it rough, it's true. But folks begin to recover from the beating the calamities dealt them. Call me an opus optimist, but it wouldn't take much to turn things around. 'Tis the perfect time for an adventurer like yourself to get out there and make a difference. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm waiting for you to shut up. Alright. That's objective fulfilled. I'll be right back to that soon enough. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. What's your pleasure, miss? Miguel. Never in all my days. We may serve some cheap grog in the winch, but not that was watered down. If our usual ale is too bold for your taste, we have you order from the underground menu. There's quite a lot in offer for a customer with your roguish charms. Was it something particular I could help you with? The trouble with that Magitech loot, 'twas not a subtle job. And she should keep it down, there's someone standing right there. My goodness. The gang in question is an unusual group of former pirates calling themselves the Dainty Demolishers. They seem to be enamored of court dainty mannerisms and have a preference for seizing guardian machinery. They're also known for conspiring with goblins. Rumors say that the Demolishers visit Beastman Camp in the middle of La Nausicaa to fence their goods. Oh my goodness, I need some more. And those goods generally take the form of Imperial technology. I imagine the goblins were rather pleased to take possession of Mark 18 and no, let's see, yeah, 18. What is XL33? One second, let me look this up. XL3T anti-aircraft firing mechanism. If you mean to steal the device back, then your trail leads to the Goblin camp in Centerford. Centerford, eh? On your way, lass. Meet me across the river from the camp and we plan our next move. Well, this sounds like a tough gig, and we just started. Alright. I can exit out here, right? All right. Any fates around on the way? No? Well, there's one over here. And someone's about beating it. Yeah, we won't make that one. Let's see my job list. Class and job list. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's so many. Oh, it's so long to learn them all. Okay, what we got, Paramew? What are you looking at here? The cave? Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. You just sit tight. I gotta take care of these guys real quick. Only need one of those. How could I miss that? Alright. Alright, let's get back to what you were doing. Can I kneel? Alright. Why'd you stop kneeling? I didn't want that. Okay, this is better. Get your noggin down, Yomi. I've been snitching the action across the way there. No sign of demolishers, but I did see one of them gambler cubs stuffing the Garlean gadget into his backpack. I knew Taiwan would steer us right. This is your chance, lass. Caught that gambler Gabi and grabbed the device. He grappled the device. Or I lost track which job it was, but I'm thinking that's the sod on the left. Just make sure you dance away from the bomb blast. Twisting and dodging in the middle of a fireball ain't exactly effective. Alright, no problem. I got this. Goblin Gambler, Goblin Gambler, Goblin Fisher. Okay, Goblin Gamblers, let's go. That didn't hurt him at all. Got it. Piece of cake. Those guys aren't part of the Limsa Laminsa privateer, whatever, legal business. Alright, they're still pirates. That's the way, lass. There's enough for me to do but sit on me daddles and watch. So you've got the goods then. Yeah, I do. Aye, this device and no mistaking it. Let's get it back to the guild, eh? We still owe them demolisher bastards a million, but they'll keep for now. Here, you should be the one to deliver the prize to Jack. It was your hand that snatched it out of the goblin's paws after all. Captain, I say some fiend has perpetrated violence upon our goblin colleagues whilst we sought but to wet our throats with fine libations. This will not stand, Captain. Our finely filched loot has been pilfered from under our noses. Blast and bother. My blood boils and bubbles at the territory of this affront. At the temerity of this affront. I know not the identity of these audacious buffoons, but they shall be made to pay and pay dearly. With me, my fine fellows. Huzzah! Hey, Elizabeth. I just saw you. Okay. Looks like we got a fight on our hands. Of course I'm heading inside. You managed to grab that fire magazine yet, Yomi? Sure did. Still on one piece too. You've done well for your first assignment, lass. It don't look like much, but that crew put their lives on the line to coil this here Babel. They'll be pleased to see it snatched back from the ruffians. We've yet to do for the dainty demolishers, Jack. That job ain't over. You're right on foot. It ain't. You break the code, you face the consequences. Oh, this is not all expected from the inside of a convent. These guys, they look sinister. And who might you be, sirs? Ah, your ignorance is understandable. After all, our schemes are always perfect, our heists impeccable. Shall I reveal our infamous name and drink in your delicious terror? We are deadly, dastardly, and dictionarially devilish. Quail before the dainty demolishers. I like these guys. They're such a civilized bad guy gang. Captain, I say there's the louse who misappropriated our merchandise. Yes, I did. I concur. She is the self-same simpleton whom we trailed unnoticed to this very establishment. Man, I'm an amateur. I gave away the freaking hideout. Surprise, surprise! Now, my dear Davies, let us not be unpleasant. We should endeavor to resolve this distastefulness without resorting to insults or other less diplomatic methods. At least not yet. You there, just a clean-cheeked errand boy. Be a good fellow and fetch me your superior. One of your colleagues has committed a terrible crime against us, and ye shall not be leaving until the proper restitution has been paid. Oh, an air boy now, am I? Tell me, Captain, just what kind of place do you think this is, then? This place, well, I suppose it's some manner of convent. The one-eyed doorman named it the Dutiful Sisters of the Otherwise, or some such. And you've yet to realize your mistake. Your fate was sealed the moment you dragged your sorry qualm across the threshold. Are you threatening me, boy? I'll have my fellows cut out that impudent tongue. We've exhausted our reserves of dainty today, lads. Show these fraudulent sisters how the demolishers deal with upstarts. Oh, let's dance. You still don't understand, do you? Ooh, I like her. There are but three sorts of coals that the doorman will pass. That the doorman will let pass: clients, recruits, God's spit. I'll kill you all. Didn't your mom teach you not to interrupt a lady when she's talking? You'd have learned that the third sword of coal is bollocks for brains. Mark what matches himself right into the rogue's den. Hiya. How you doing? Rose, but you were so careful. I'd heard tales in my pirate days. Stories about the merciless rats who unrolled the coal. They weren't called rogues back then, though. The upright thieves they were. The knives in the shadows. You can't beat them. You're just trying to scare me. Well, the captain of the Date to Demolish is not so easily cowed. Cowed or code? Cowed. Tell us with your deceptions. Huzzahs to my fallen comrades. Shame. Deceptions, even me can be a rogue. Captain, you are a clean-cheeked errand boy. He's still breathing. Find some rope and string him up someplace in town. I thought they murdered him. And now the job's done. Quite an introduction you had there, eh? Yes, it was. Very entertaining. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa's ever-churning underbelly, where the thieves shed their skins and become rogues. They became rogues. Cool. I want to be a rogue now. Alright. I'm not much for discussing the old days, but since it's come up, I might as well figure out the confusion. It was back when piracy was at its peak. The cubs that protected the code were dimmer dammers, the best lads and lasses to be had from among the pirate crews. They bit back the goods what was wrongly bidden and came for the guilty under cover of darkness. Upright thief became the title of those cubs that what dealt in sanction stealing and milling. But it was only those as had cut all ties with the Buccaneers' life what was accepted into the ranks, victim loyalties and all that. But it was only those as had cut all ties with the Buccaneers' life what was accepted into the ranks, conflicting loyalties and all that. Okay. They formed their own guild and even their own way of speaking. And that was once pirates was pirates no more. Later on, when the Merlin took the admiral's chair, the upright thieves agreed to abide by her laws. We became the Rose Guild. To mark the change, and altered our recruiting policy to accept ventures like yourself. But although the title is different, the job remains the same. Uphold the code and preserve the underground society what spawned us. Just as you've done with this assignment, keep up the good work, Yomi, and you'll go far in the shadows. Yes, definitely want the tunic. Or an eye patch. Strength, dexterity, determination. Strength, dexterity, strength, dexterity, strength, dexterity. We got boots, gloves, eye patch, or tunic. I'm going with the tunic for appearance sake. And nothing else. I don't want to look like that. Here's the tunic. Okay, it's a start. And got new daggers. Reassigned gear. Alright, let's get out of here and continue the main quest. I look forward to leveling a rogue for the story alone. And the class was pretty fun. Okay, I'll be right back. Arcanist gear. And go to a new area. Okay. this for free, actually. Okay. It's quite clear. Airship landing. Okay, where is that elevator? Here we are. Greetings, Madame. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. Wait, aren't you that famous adventurer? It's Yomi Kasuri, isn't it? I thought I would recognize you. You're an inspiration to us all, Madame. Highwind Skyways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? Yes. Let's go. Gangplank. Board the airship? Yep. Not as big as I thought it'd be. Attention all passengers. The airship bound for Gridania is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Crack a smile. Cohort. We'll be back. Good fortune to ye, Yomi. The outcome when your name means the same as hero. So folk of this realm. Maybe, maybe not. Did you walk in the light of the crystal? Castrum Occidens. Where is this? That's not the ship we left on. They're so serious.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. but an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Your invincible ship was defeated. It's a double negative, but okay. The guy's pretty full of himself.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core.
Okay.
Yet, it must be saved.
Of
Only
course.
Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
Thanks, man. You're the best.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Of course you are.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech Research following scheduled inspection.
They
Hey,
are of
is
one
Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Carteneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
Uh-oh.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Lothard.
Alamigo, my lord!
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I
Uh-oh.
assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
He's been made. Or he's been falsely accused so they
Clean
can
up
kill
this
him.
mess, and do not miss any,
So
or I
convenient.
shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Way to quell dissent.
Garland. Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Ooh. Sinister. Can't wait. That is our introduction to the Empire. They only hear what what they want to hear. Just don't have a difference of opinion. Or you end up dead. Nice place. As long as you agree with them, right? Okay. I've made it. Maybe you've heard of me? Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Lominsa. Welcome to Gridania, my man. The elder seeks you await your arrival. Yes. Oh my god. Alright. Greetings, good Gridania. You are the Lominsa envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. You may make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Naka's altar. She will admit you to the Lotus Stand, where the Elder Seed Seer awaits. Oh, that one coming. So you want to be a carpenter. Or friendship. So you want to be an archer. I do want to be an archer. Carpenter. What else is there? Oh, Gridania. Zinc shell distributor. A lot of exploring to do. Let's get attuned. How do I get out of here? Directions. There's a door here. It doesn't work. Cool. I hope you get it, man. It's a tune. I'm not gonna learn another job today. I think we learned 20. It takes a bit of time. Gunbreaker. That's right. Conjure Guild. Let's go this way. tune first. What do we got here? Do you want to be a conjurer? I do. A botanist. There's a lot here. A leather worker. Lancer. Wow, okay. Let's just do the main quest for now. You are the Lamenson envoy. I'm begging your pardons, madame, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Of course. You've not heard of me? They speak greatly about me. Verily, this is the seal of the Admiral Linsolomon, so please come with me. As you wish.
So you are the Lamenson envoy.
I am, what of it?
And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-E Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Admiral.
I do. Remembered service for the fallen of Cartanel. To think that 5 years have already come and gone. It seems like only yesterday that the Garlean Empire attempted to seize all that we hold dear. Rising in resistance, the city-states of Eorzea formed the Grand Companies and joined hands in the alliance. But unbeknown to us, the Garleans sought not to best us in battle, but moved instead to enact a terrible plot, the Meteor Project, by which the lesser moon Dalamund would be torn down from the heavens to annihilate all life below. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched for the Cartanel Flats, and there met the Veil, the 8th Imperial Legion. More bloody a battle I have never seen, and would never wish to see again. Yet the carnage was but prelude to the atrocity which followed, for despite our best efforts, Dalamud continued its descent, and from it emerged the Elder Primal Bahamut, who proceeded to rain fire upon Eorzea. The 8th Imperial Legion was consumed in the blinking of an eye, while our own forces fared little better. That any among us were spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, relieving me of my senses. When at last I awoke, Bahamut was gone, and the land which had but moments before been aflame now seemed to be a place unknown, not simply ruined, but changed. Archon Luso may well have been able to shed light upon these mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned from Cartanel. And so we were left with countless questions, and no prospect of an answer. Yet such matters did not long occupy our thoughts, for we had far graver concerns. The calamity, as the devastation wrought by Bahamut has come to be known, laid our nations nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to build our lives and homes. To compound matters, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, while the Empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its foothold in Eorzea. The outlook, in short, is bleak. In the wake of the calamity, it has been all each nation could do to nurse its own wounds. Yet if we are to weather the coming storm, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may well present an opportunity to rekindle the spirit of unity which first gave rise to the Alliance. I wholeheartedly approve of the Admiral's proposal. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Could be a ploy to get the leaders together. Maybe she's a traitor. You have done the people of Eorzea a fine service this day, and I would not put you into further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, are bound next for Ul'dah, are you not? Please send the Flame General my regards. Oh, and if you would be so kind, I should appreciate it if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill-behaved of late. My wolf, to be precise. Needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how this might be achieved. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safe to Ul'dah and beyond. Alright, new town. Traveling. I like traveling. I'm going to speak with Leonidas at the airship landing. Alright, where am I? Over here. Oh, wrong button. There we go. First, let's attune. Attune. Botanist. Covering roses. Once bitten, twice shy. Or just a walk. I'm just gonna walk it. Pretty place, I like it. Nestled in between some rocky formations. Some more. Lancer's Guild. How do I get there? I go through here. busy place, see? We want to be a lancer. Yeah, access to the Blue Badger Gate. Alright, awesome. Okay. Do that. There's a ship. To Ulda. Okay, over here. We're gonna talk about to get a ride. Upstairs, downstairs. Looks like. Greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Ulda. Oh, are you not Yomi Kasuri, the Lemonson envoy? On behalf of all that highway skyways, may I say what an honor it is to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? I will. Still think we should have gone by foot. It would have been an awesome journey. The steps of now. I'll end it after I complete this part of the quest. Oh, you must be the envoy from Limsa Lominsa. Welcome to Ulda, madam. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Leave the landing area? Yes. Flame Honor Guard. Welcome to Ulda, madam. We have been expecting you. Madam General Raban will receive you in the Fragrance Chamber. Smells enticing. Please take the lift down to the hustling strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Alright, okay. Bartholomew. Where are you? What was it called? What promenade? The Royal Promenade? Hustling strip. Yes. idea where I am. But this is a nice castle. So you want to be an alchemist. I'm starting to work up an appetite. Got the mincing on boy. What happened? I don't know, but that's a goldsmith. Will it make me rich? Ladder Eaters Guild. Let's go over there. Look at that. The map changed on me, dude. Go this way. I don't see no stairs. Let's go to the goldsmiths. Alright. To the Miners Guild. So you want to be a miner. Bitter snow. Topaz card. Decisions. Decisions indeed. Maybe I should pick up weaving. Maybe some crafting gear. I want to be a weaver. I'll pick it all up eventually, but for now, I'll make a day of learning all the new jobs out of the way. Oh, there's one more up here. Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Perhaps tomorrow. I should take 6 hours to learn them all, plus the first 2 quests. Get it up to speed. A lot of shops here. Alright, let's go here. Adventurers Guild. I like this town. It's cool. Forgot about those. Attune. We have the samurai. Due diligence. There's so much to do in this game. It's overwhelming. Okay. And they got how many expansions now? They want to be a thaumaturge. The other DPS caster class. Did I miss one? Go to the Miners Guild. Alright, let's go down here. How much to learn here? Why not? I just want to... Whatever. What is this? A miner. Chamber Overrule. Alchemist Guild. Did I learn that yet? Alchemist Guild. I could have swore I learned the Alchemist. Let me just check here first. I don't see it. Alright. The last? No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, the 2 years of it's in the shards and all the gate of Null Gate of Thalagus. And actually are now accessible as alternate destinations. Okay. Let's meet the general, then call it a night. Who am I talking to here? Bartholomew, right? The limits among I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, madame? My thanks. Here you go. Ah yes, the Admiral Seal. Please proceed. Wow, they're tall.
Ah, a guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale.
You bastard. How dare you?
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Merlin says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Maybe I did. Cartonel. I remember the bloody Cartonel. You know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took the field against the Garleans? No? But my counterparts have educated you. Connie's pet is giving her trouble, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming, just but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So it was the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then the goddess Solis Goblis, they swiftly brought the other nations of Lisbar to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor and his republic an empire. An empire which then sets its sights upon Eorza. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quite of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and their commander Legatus Gaius von Belsar has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Nimsa Laminsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm-divided venture, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the elder Seer would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we to do so, we must remember the cause which has brought us together. Mayor Wibb will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. They'll inform the Sultana and the Syndicate. I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Admiral will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Now I have to go drop a deuce. Anon. And the fair ship. What can I do with that? You can now make use of the airship routes. Connect multiple nations before you may board an airship. You must pay the requisite fare in Gil. Is it Gil or Jill? Alright, we met the dude. Really, the Lamensa. Bartholomew has information that may be of interest to you. Oh yeah? Do pray tell. Oh, my lady envoy, I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Lamensa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. Well, my quest is going to lead me there, so yes. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Vadaron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Vadaron would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Why don't you just ask? See, I'm sending a messenger like this dude. Call of the Sea. Oh, it's expensive now to telly there. I'm gonna log out here. I can learn all the new jobs discovered in this town tomorrow and the other town. Get it out of the way. So, weaver, goldsmith, carpenter, miner, botanist. I'll learn all those tomorrow. Archer tomorrow. Lancer. Conjurer. Gladiator. And Thardamage. And the rest, I think, we must learn at a later level. Alright, I'll end it here. See you tomorrow.